Hello everyone and welcome back to Scorpio Tech. In this video we're going to be building a brand new keyboard with the help of the GamaKay LK67 keyboard kit, Feker Tactile Miami switches and the Drop MT3 Camillo keycap set. This video is kindly sponsored by the Ridge wallet. Are you sick and tired of your bulky wallet making your trousers look bad? Well, if that sounds like you, then you're going to want to check this out. The Ridge wallets are stylish and sleek ways of holding up to 12 cards and some cash. Here I have the Damascus steel and carbon fibre wallets, but there are over 30 designs to choose from on the website. I've been testing these out for about a month now, and quite honestly I never want to go back to a conventional wallet. They're practical, made of premium materials, have a lifetime warranty, and block RFID or radio frequency identification to protect you against those pesky villains. And not only that, but you can save yourself 10% by using code SCORPIO at checkout via the link in the top of the description. So this will be my first ever keyboard build, and it's an area of tech that I've never really explored but would love to dive into. And whilst this isn't going to be a fully in-depth keyboard build process including lubing, sound dampening and so on, it will cover the basics of keyboard building and a good first step into the world of custom keyboards. So what we have here is the GamaKay LK67 keyboard base. This is a hot swappable board with 67 keys, wired, Bluetooth and wireless 2.4 GHz connectivity options, and of course built-in RGB lighting. It's also available in black, white and pink variants and has a really nice volume dial and general keyboard layout. A lot of you will know that custom keyboards, especially base kits, can get pretty expensive, but this kit with a great amount of features is just $60 or £47, making it an extremely affordable way to get yourself into the keyboard building world. And for that price the build quality is very solid with a typing angle that suits me and various RGB lighting zones on the back and sides of the base. However, although the typing angle is ideal for me, there are no adjustable feet on this board, so that might be an issue for some of you. As I mentioned at the start of the video, the switches we're using for this keyboard build are the Feker Tactile Miami mechanical switches. Like with the base plate, these are also from Banggood and you can pick up 110 of them for $58 or £45. Just a quick note about the switches for the newbies: always order more than you need as the pins can break very easily when pushing them onto the board, no matter how careful you are. So with the keyboard base unboxed and the switches at the ready, it was time for the fun part to begin. With all of the Feker Miamis in place, the keyboard was starting to take shape. And yes, for the experts out there, I'm sure I could have done a lot of things to make this build even better, but remember this is also my first time, so please go easy on me. It probably would have been a good time to check all of the switches were working, but in typical small brain style I went right ahead with putting the keycaps on. And there we have our finished keyboard with switches and keycaps now added. I honestly love how it looks and it perfectly matches my gaming setup's general aesthetic. The keycaps are the Drop MT3 Camillos, which are a $110 or £80 set of beautiful white, grey and blue themed keycaps with an insanely good build quality, which quite honestly is significantly more premium compared to the switches and keyboard base. However, with the white GamaKay LK67 base, they make a great partnership and quite honestly this turned out way better than I was expecting. Unfortunately though, as much as the Feker switches looked kinda funky, they aren't really to my taste in terms of how they feel or sound. But with that in mind, switches are very much a personal preference, so what works for me might not work for you and vice versa. So here's a quick test of how it all sounds. Obviously you can make your own mind up about how you think it sounds, but I guess I'm just comparing it to other keyboards I've heard that cost 5 times as much, so it might just be a case of you get what you pay for. Although with modifications and better switches, I don't see any reason why this couldn't be both an attractive board and a nice sounding one too. The RGB in the LK67 keyboard base is also pretty good and thankfully is very easy to control with various commands outlined in the included guide. In conclusion, you can easily put together a great looking keyboard for a reasonable price. I'd definitely be able to recommend the GamaKay LK67 keyboard base for beginners to either do a simple build with like I've just done, or practice modding with. I've linked all the parts used down below, and I'm really excited to take my next step into keyboard building, as it's a hobby that I'd really like to get into. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please consider subscribing, as we are so close to 50k. I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.